Hey, what's going on to you, Leos? Y'all give me the most views, so I'm gonna give you the first video. You Leos actually have the Hierophant, the Four of Cups, and then you have the High Priestess. So for you Leos, what you got going on is you Leos are pretty much refusing to kind of give attention to certain people because you think you just perceive them as not really deserving it. So you Leos are not going to do it, right? You're being honest with yourself about it. Um, it's coming from a legitimate, healthy place. You Leos don't care. You don't care to give your attention to a person that you know for a fact doesn't really deserve it based upon how they've been moving, pretty much. Um, you've been distracted a lot by different things, and I just think a lot of you Leos see it for what it is, and you would rather not engage in it any further, right? What would be the point of diving deep into another distraction when you've had so many in your life, and specifically given attention to so many distractions, whether it's people, whether it's people, whether it's situations, whether it's a person creating a situation, and it's just a downstairs stupid situation. Why would you find yourself being distracted again, right? Like the distractions stop you from creating the type of life and lifestyle that you want, right? I talked about this a million times. I would have been here sooner on YouTube, but I was gonna go in the army. You feel what I'm saying? Things happened. I didn't go. Um, you know, uh, I was planning on doing different things. Things happened. Then what happened was, is what happened was is the relationships is what happened, right? The trying to make it about us. Well, not you and me, but I mean like trying to make it about the relationship than it is about me separating myself from dysfunctional situations and moving forward the way that I need to and the way that I know that I need to, right? And this is what I'm talking about. Why it is that I say that it's downstairs, because I'm a person that knows what I'm talking about. It's the wasting of the time because, right, I'm in my 30s. So it's like I'm coming into wealth in my 30s when I could have been had it in my 20s. I would have been way more wealthier now. You dig what I'm saying? Um, just based upon like stocks and how stocks is going and stuff like that and how the YouTube channel is going, thankfully, I would have been better off if I would have stayed focused sooner, right? I didn't know what to do, right? I was completely in over my head. I'll say that. I wasn't ready. But I would have but if I would have focused on handling my business, I would have been ready for it. You dig what I'm saying? As opposed to the relationships. This is why I'm tired of the dysfunctional relationships, and I talk about it and I give everybody the game. It's because these downstairs, what's up, my love? These downstairs relationships do nothing. Amy, 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 come. Amy, come. Come. Oh, okay. So, yeah, and so the situation is that you, Leo, see the same thing too. Like, what did most of these relationships do? Distract you. People will, like, that's the stupid part too. People will use these relationships to distract you, which will take years off of your life. And you realize you didn't accomplish anything putting this relationship first because it wasn't healthy. This is why I give y'all the game so that y'all can strive. If you're going to get into relationships, you striving for healthy relationships, and stop letting people use game on y'all to take not very good options. You taking options that doesn't even make any sense. And so the thing is that the Four of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles here represents how, so a lot of you Leos see it, and that's why you Leos are being selective about your energy, your time, because again, we don't have forever. We're not, you know what I'm saying? Like, how many people you know who has lived 100, no, not 100, who has lived 1,000,000 years? You don't know anybody who has lived 1,000,000 years. And if they have, they're certainly not going to tell you. They don't want to end up as some sort of examination, right? And so the thing about it is that that's my point. The fact that like you have delusional people who play like we have all this set of time to be playing and being dysfunctional and not making sense. This is another reason too why I say that it's downstairs. It's because when you have a roadmap internally and you can make sense of it, you can make heads or tails. You see how short yellow bus it is. It's downstairs. It's dysfunctional is what it is, right? They expect you to wait 1,000,000 years, but no one has that kind of time. And even if they do, they're not saying anything. And so the thing about it is that the Chariot and the Knight of Swords here for you Leos represent how what's going on for you Leos is that you get this. You're able to see things for what they are, that a lot of people are trying to waste your time. And the thing about it is that the Knight of Swords represents, this is why you won't allow people to waste your time. Right, exactly. This is why you're so selective. This is why you Leos are selective now. This is why you kind of hard to get in touch with now, is because you Leos are done letting people waste said time. And then you have the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands right here represents how y'all are in a place where a lot of people, right? You have the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Wands. Yes, a lot of people right now are trying to get in touch with you Leos. But at the same time, too, you Leos shouldn't care, because they're going to get in touch with you and everything like that, or try to get in touch with you, but you don't want it. Obviously, you don't want it. You're rejecting them. Like, no, thank you. You know, respectfully, of course, like, no, thank you. Some of them, depending on who they are, because you know that they're disrespectful, you might have to be more direct with them. But nah, you don't want anything distracting you and getting in the way. If you choose somebody, and that's another thing too, let me make it clear. If you do choose somebody, they're going to have to show you that they are a good choice. They are a good option. You know what I'm saying? They are a good option, because why would you choose a not very good option? This is my point. A square, a person who stands on the square like I do, who is a good option. I'm not going to say I'm a good option or not, but a person in general who's a good option. You understand what I'm saying? They know how to make heads or tails of things. They make good choices usually. They usually make good choices. They understand the value of work. They invest. They make wise decisions. They're not just running around out here trying to make friends with anybody just for the sake of trying to be worldly, trying to be secularly and all this stuff. And then so you have the Two of Pentacles and the Sun card for you Leos. The Sun is Leo, right? The major arcana for you Leos. And the Two of Pentacles and the Sun card here represents, a lot of you Leos are like, it's goofy, because a lot of you Leos don't appreciate how when you get focused, that's when people want your attention. And it's like, no, they need to accept your attention when you're giving them the attention, when you're making time, not when you don't care about it. But this is what I'm trying to say. Like, it's the dysfunction of it all. So let's clarify the Sun card. Let's clarify the Sun card for you Leos. Again, the World, right? Of course, Four of Raphael. The Decision, which is like the Devil card. So a lot of Capricorn energy, a lot of building, a lot of taking things to the bank. Capricorn rules over the banking system. And King of Gabriel, the Lovers, right? I will hold up the cards to clarify the Sun card, right? You Leos. So again, the World card, a lot of new opportunities open to you that you want to open. Four of Raphael, the Decision. And so you have all of these different choices to make. What's going to guide you, Leos, through these choices, these opportunities, is your own wisdom, your experience, the common sense that you have, patience. Patience. In the book War and Peace, it says the mightiest of all warriors are these two, time and patience, right? And it says that the book War and Peace is supposed to be one of the hardest books to read. It's also one of the longest books in history or something like that. But you have the King of Gabriel and the Lovers. So these two cards right here for you Leos also represent how, and it's not even disrespectful. It's not like you're trying to come off disrespectful or you're trying to be an individual, right? Like a disrespectful individual that likes to do this to people and likes to like tell other people off. That's not what you Leos are doing. It's just that, once again, right, the Lovers, right? People want your attention when you are not really offering it up. Like people want your attention. Like people want your attention when you're just focused. Like you don't need the jewelry, you don't need the gold, you don't need this, you don't need that. You're staying focused. You handling your business. You doing what you're doing, right? And so it just speaks to how duplicitous certain things are, right? Like the fact that when you're focused now, that's when people want your attention. But when you're focused, but when you kind of give room for people to come in and talk to you, or you get to know somebody, that's when like people want to play stupid and play stupid games. So it's like this is another reason as to why what I mean, is gonna eat at you. This is just another reason as to why it's like this is why a lot of these goofy modern day relationships don't work, because the foundation of what it stands on is goofiness. A lot of people are not what they seem to be. A lot of people are short yellow bus, goofy, very disrespectful. Their priorities are all out of one. Their priorities are all out of line, out of whack, whatever you want to call it. And it's all over the place. And they expect other people to make sense of their delusion and their confusion. And it can't, and it doesn't work. So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to get the YouTube channel to 100K. We're approaching 29,000 subscribers, approaching 30,000. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever it is that I drop my videos. And if you Leos want to get a personal reading from me, the link to that is in the comment section below, called the Linktree link. Peace.